Lekker. Can you remember how we met?
I can actually.
I don't.
Can't you remember?
No.
You were probably high.
No, I wasn't then. I was still sober back then.
I don't believe that. If you can't remember,
Didn't you meet me at, was it Muscle Maker or Nutrition Rage?
it was Muscle Mecca at Food Lovers in Nelspruit. The first time I met you was there, but the actual time I met you properly was at, was it Nutritional Rage? Must have been the one in...
Riverside.
Yeah, the one in, was it Riverside or was it the one that...
Food Lovers was first Nutrition Rage.
Yes, that was Nutritional Rage. Whoever owned that first like nearly killed me.
Oh, really? Why? Oh, the amount of gear.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to stop cycling and all I'm going to do is become a juiced up freak. And yeah.
But I only trained you when you were at Muscle Meds though.
Yes, yeah. So we met properly at Muscle Meds.
Okay.
Like we met in passing like once or twice.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, wow, that is a really well-built hobbit.
My next question was like, what did you think of me back then? Like when you first met me?
Well, it was actually quite weird because you're quite a buff guy. Like, you're not a big guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not a tall guy.
You're not a tall guy. You were a huge guy.
Yes,
when I saw you,
yeah.
right? But I knew I could probably outrun you if I ran backwards back then.
That is true. That is true.
So so then like initial impressions were like, well, did you like exceptionally polite, really professional?
Okay. So I was still okay back then.
No, you're 100%. Yeah, I mean that's the. Like, dude, if you were like licking the windows and stuff like that, I don't think we would have stayed in contact.
Yeah.
Or if you were like,
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think
or if you did this every 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, yeah, that phase is... Okay, yeah, because I was thinking, I did meet you just before the things went downhill for me. And I think we got pretty close on a surface level back then.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know that you were, you said you did like, I only knew now that you did like Neo Pro Ironmans and stuff like that, but we never got to that level.
Yeah, we never actually spoke about it at all. Yeah. It's weird. We only speak about you.
And so, yeah. Could you see when things started to go downhill for me? Like, was there like a moment that you could notice, okay, Stefan's going off the rails?
Yeah, you were, I think what the word be is absent.
Okay, yeah.
Like sometimes you were there, but you weren't all there.
Like at the shop now?
At the shop, yeah. So sometimes I get there and you would like literally just like walk out the shop.
Okay.
And I remember like JC was supposed to like look at you and look at me and just like shake his head and just like carry on. And then you come back later, just like sit on the couch.
Fuck, man.
So I mean, you were there, but you...
Yeah. I didn't want to connect with you and like
No, dude, it was... And it was weird because you weren't like standoffish, you were like super friendly. I mean, you've always been exceptionally friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never one like hugging dudes and stuff, but that like changed when I actually started like the bodybuilding stuff.
Oh, wait.
Dude, it was actually like the weirdest thing. like why are all these big ass men hugging each other? But it was nice. It was completely different. I mean, I don't like at an Ironman you don't strap on your wetsuit. Like, hey bro, give him a hug.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I hope a shark doesn't eat us.
Yes, yeah. Yes, okay. Okay, so I didn't really get an intro for you guys. I just wanted to ask that question first.
Okay.
But my friend Justin is someone who I met while I was working at a supplement store during my bodybuilding days. And we got to talking. He actually introduced a few of his products back then. He owned and still owns a company called Organic Athlete. Yeah. Correct? So imagine me, a massive bodybuilder wearing clothes that says Organic Athlete. Didn't really paint the picture well. And then, we kind of lost touch during my addiction. But you never unfollowed me. You never unfollowed me. I always
messaged you every couple of months, checked how you were doing.
Yeah.
Obviously knew what was going on. I still remember I went to the shop after I'd like stopped, like when I wanted to start like riding again. Obviously I stopped all the PEDs.
Yes.
Like for a good couple of months so that it wouldn't actually show up and then I get a forced vacation.
Yes. Yeah.
So I went to the shop and JC was like, if I got here an hour earlier, you were like flatlining in the shop.
Oh, that was when I overdosed.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
in the shop.
Yes, yeah.
On the floor in the shop.
Dude.
And JC was like stone-faced, pale. He was freaked out, properly.
God, I remember that. That was, That was a really bad time because I just got my job back at the supplement shop. Just got a car again, just got a place to live again, and I went through like a bender, dude, of the whole week, doing coke during the day, sleeping tablets at night, and obviously about 4 or 5 days of doing that, you know, your heart isn't really happy with you anymore. And I remember a customer walking in and they were like, listen, can you help me? And I was like, listen, dude, can you help me? Like, I'm about, like, it feels like my heart's gonna explode. Yes, yeah. And a high-tech ambulance had to come and pick me up, and they came and picked me up at the shop and took me to the hospital. Yeah, it was bad. Oh, so you were there afterwards?
I was there like, dude, it was probably an hour later.
Yes, man.
It was actually,
I still asked the owner of the shop at the time for the footage, but you didn't want to give it to me.
Of course not.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
You're doing like the silly salmon on the floor.
Yes, it was so bad. Okay.
I think JC ran into Discam or something to try and see if someone there could help you. I don't know. As far as I could hear, it was a bit of a shit show.
Yeah, I know, because that's actually when I took over from JC, because he left the shop at the time.
Yeah, he was leaving. Yeah, I know, yes. He was leaving to go to Joburg or something. Yeah.
Bad. Anyway.
Good times.
Why did you never unfollow me? Like, why did you never, like, because I mean, obviously doing all this shit, like a lot of people, like I obviously messed up bad, man. I owe a lot of people money and all this stuff. But you always sent me messages every now and again, and you always checked in. And
yeah, dude. You know, it's actually like quite strange because I always hope for the comeback story.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, obviously, I'd known you for a good couple of years then, and like I said, you were completely normal before that. It's not like you started doing tick when you were 12, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, like something happened in your life that literally just pushed you over the edge.
Yeah.
Right? If it was internal, external, like whatever it is, I don't care. It's not my place to judge that. It's like what I judge is how you handle that.
Yes, yeah.
So, I'm human. I make mistakes. Made some horrific mistakes in my life.
You played in the snow?
I haven't actually.
Okay, oh really?
I've never done, to my knowledge, I've never done.
To my knowledge, look at that fine print. To my knowledge.
So, no. Like I have never gone and shoved shit up my nose.
Okay.
I've never like weed is a different story. Like
yes.
I've been basically off weed and alcohol from the 1st of January this year.
Oh, well,
yeah. So no booze, nothing that's gonna. No stimulants in that fashion.
Only high amounts of caffeine and nicotine.
Caffeine and nicotine are I wouldn't say crutch, but it's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
But no, like I did eat a stew that had mushrooms in once.
Okay.
Dude, it was I can't actually even comment on it. Like nothing out of the ordinary. Like
you didn't take enough then?
Yeah, obviously not.
When I took mushrooms, it felt like I met God, bro. Like
you may have.
Like if you didn't,
you got an extra chromosome.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay, you didn't take enough then.
Right? No. Look, I mean, I felt like, I think the word euphoric is the best way to say it, because I was literally just super content.
Yes.
Like, I think that was it. And I can...
Visuals?
There was a thing with a rabbit.
A thing with a rabbit?
Yes, I saw a rabbit.
Okay.
Like an actual rabbit. Not like a purple rabbit.
Yes.
Like I saw a bunny. Like, and...
What did the bunny do?
Not what bunnies usually do. There was only one.
Okay.
There, and it was like, there was like this huge bed of ivy. It like hopped out of the ivy on the grass and then hopped back. And I was literally like, did that happen?
Okay.
So I'm still like on the fence, like, was that a real thing?
And that's the extent of the visuals, nothing else?
That was it. Yeah, well, I literally, basically like this. I sat in the garden. I was in such a good place, bro.
But like for me, when I took it, it's like the trees would like kind of move and the floor.
Oh yeah, dude! Like they constantly felt like there was a breeze. But I was
okay.
Like
yes.
that was it.
Yes.
But I mean, I had no idea. Like I had no idea they had laced the poiky with.
Wow, because you unexposed. Wow, yeah, okay, that makes a difference.
Then they like told us afterwards, and I was just like, oh, okay. And then that's actually the only reason why I was like, shit, did this rabbit really happen?
The feeling of contentment that you spoke of, I can relate with that, because there's one time I tried to take a heroic dose, they call it, So I phoned the guy, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we took a large amount of it. And the guy that gave it to me, he actually messed up, so he kind of gave me a larger amount than he intended to. So it was like over 10 grams. It was like really a high amount. Dude, I can't really put into the words the whole experience, but at the end, like 3 hours in, I was lying underneath a tree outside my flat. My girlfriend was sitting next to me, and I told her, like, if I die right now, it would be okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, I'm just content. Like, I understand now. Like what Gandhi was speaking about and Buddha, like, I get it.
Yeah.
But then you come off it and you're like, fuck, I don't know how to put that into.
Yeah.
So it's a yeah, I don't know, it's just a strange.
Look, and I can, and this is the thing that scares me, because, you know, that euphoric contentment is something that people chase.
Yes,
and
yeah.
It's, I mean, the people do it on everyday things. People chase that contentment in business, in sport, in like reading books. Someone will like disappear for 2-3 days, read a book.
Yeah.
It's weird. People do it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I think of it as that, not that I'm saying that you should go have the experience, but like if you've had it, you should take the lesson from it and then just go live your life then.
Oh yeah,
but I think
100%.
people then hook onto that and they try to use these things again to kind of like just get back to it.
You mentioned sleeping pills earlier. You know, the first time I'd ever taken a sleeping pill was on a flight to the States.
What? Oh, okay.
I'd never taken a sleeping pill. I was like, there's no need to take a sleeping pill. And my mate at the time was like, dude, this is a long ass flight. What we're going to do is we're going to take this pill and we're going to take this anxiety pill and we're going to drink as much as we can on the flight. And then when you like pass out, it is like the best sleep you've had in your life. And I was like, done deal. Never taken a sleeping pill in my life before. Like ever.
Like a proper Schedule 6.
Yeah, it's like still knocks or some shit.
It's all PDM, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like basically something like that. So clapped this thing, and I remember like being like, okay, it is time for me to like sleep.
Yes.
We were drinking gin and tonics, and
Mixing sleeping tablets with alcohol.
yeah,
that's a great idea.
That's how Heath Ledger died, apparently. So, I've never taken it before. Just like, let's do it. We're on holiday, and I distinctly remember being like, I wasn't like excessively, I wouldn't say I was drunk, but I was just like absolutely broken that I was like, I can't anymore. Down the rest of my drink. I literally just like, I had a window thing and I just like lay against it. Bro, I woke up like, bro, and I was wired. Like, it was like I had slept for like 6 weeks and I was just like ready to rock and roll.
Really?
Right? And I like looked around and I was in a different seat.
Oh,
right?
shit.
So I was like, what the actual fuck happened here?
What did happen?
Dude, they couldn't wake me up on the, like when we landed in, it was Abu Dhabi or somewhere. They couldn't get me off the plane. And my mate was like, he took a sleeping pill. He's never taken one before in his life. And I think this is the, bro, I got up into a wheelchair. They wheeled me onto the next plane. They gave me a chair with lots of leg room. And I woke up like halfway from Abu Dhabi to the States, to New York.
Son. Yeah, but that's expected if you haven't taken
Oh yeah, I did, and that's why I was like, oh, you know,
dude, people downplay that stuff, man. And like,
dude, I'm more scared of scheduled medication than actual drugs.
Yes, yeah. So to give you an idea, like I've smoked meth, cocaine, all that shit, all that lack of stuff. But when I drank wine,
out of light bulb,
and yes, straight up, dude. Like they call it a J pipe, but when I took wine and sleeping tablets, it was, and okay, Xanax was also another thing, but those were the other things that I would do something that I could not remember at all. Like I would wake up the next day and then my girlfriend would find wine bottles that I hid in my cupboard, like in between my clothes. I didn't even know they was there. Like we'd find the stuff and
like 2-3 days later.
Really, and I could not remember anything. I'm having full-on conversations with her and I'm telling her, look out, there's a boat behind you with people in it, like hallucinate. Bad, and that's just from sleeping tablets and alcohol.
Yeah, no, dude,
scheduled medication stuff is...
I think the scheduled medication is a lot, I wouldn't say a lot worse, but I don't know, like how...
No, and that's, I
mean,
like
the side effects that kill you. Okay, we're gonna like give you statin for your blood pressure or your cholesterol or whatever it is for, and then it's like, okay, cool, but you're gonna go blind in your left eye. Don't worry, it's a side effect, it's fine. But your cholesterol's low.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works, man. That's really crazy.
I don't know, like I think these geneticists are like crazy scientists sitting in the lab and like, how to screw with the human population as like for the vibe.
But I mean,
like imagine you were a scientist and you're like, okay, you need to cure your giant nipples from being pointed all the time. So you got like a cream that you must put on.
That's a strange analogy to make.
Okay, well, it's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, but it's literally gonna like turn your skin purple.
Yes, yeah.
But it's fine. You don't have like a nipple sensitivity anymore, but it's fine. The discoloration is normal. It's normal. It's fine. Your doctor's like, your body will adapt to it.
But it makes sense why it's like a multi-billion-dollar.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
People like just throw that under the mat.
Yeah, I mean, COVID. Like vaccine, like we make a COVID vaccine in like 35 seconds. Oh, there's COVID. Okay, here's a vaccine. Everyone, smash it.
I'm too scared to say anything about that. I don't know what happened there. Okay? I think someone's going to kill me or something.
No, dude, I'm not saying that there was a conspiracy theory behind it or anything. Which there was.
Yes.
No. But yeah, so we'll leave it there.
Yes. I want to ask you though, what's harder, an Ironman, downhill mountain biking, or running a business?
Well, each of them have their own little challenges.
Okay.
Like for downhill, trees and rocks hurt.
Okay.
For an Ironman, look, it's training for an Ironman or doing the actual event. The actual event on an Ironman, if you pace yourself, I mean, your max heart rate's like 150, 160, push to 175. You're never like in the herd. It's just a long ass day. So I think if you're prepared for it, it's the same as anything. Like if you're prepared for it, then it's not actually as bad as people think.
Okay.
I would say what's harder than an Ironman is the day after Ironman.
Why are they after?
Because it's like you are broken.
It's like coming off of a binge. Like,
dude, you like physiologically, you age like 20 years on the inside in an Ironman.
But similar to like a long distance trail run.
Oh, exactly the same. Okay. I mean, I've done the 55k MET last year. That was harder than any Ironman I've ever done in my life.
Really? Okay, so it is more difficult. So trail running.
Yeah, way. Like Ironman. Dude, you get to a downhill, you stop pedaling, you like rest. It's like, Christmas. When you're running, on a downhill, you want to rest. You have to stop and like lie in the fetal position on the ground. Yes. I mean, that's literally it.
Yeah.
And generally, an Ironman, well, the Ironmans that I've done, there's not excessive climbing. There's no like serious elevation. Maybe on the bike, but on the runs, it's like a little up here or down there. But after 42k is like a gentle slope like this is Everest.
So between an Ironman, downhill mountain biking and trail running, say trail running is the hardest? Like physically on the body?
On the body, yes. On the mind, dude, a downhill race can hurt. A downhill weekend, like if you go to a national and you start practicing on the Wednesday and you race on the Sunday, Monday you have such bad adrenal fatigue and your concentration levels are smoked.
Really? So stuff with like doing business and you're in personal relationships and...
Dude, okay, well, the one nice thing about when you drop in on a downhill course, all of that disappears.
Okay.
Because now you're trying to get into the zone and you're trying to get into like, how can I get down this as fast and as safe as possible? So there's like a huge conflict there, like safety versus speed.
Yeah.
So like mentally it's actually like quite hard. So like since I've gotten older, I've realized that when it comes to like a really technical feature or section and stuff, I'm like quite slow through them, like in comparison to like the rest of the field.
Okay, yeah.
Because my self-preservation, I'm at that age where I'm like, ooh, I still have to work on Monday. Like I've got kids to pick up from school, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, I've got like a household now.
Yes, yeah.
Where you're like 22, you're like, wee!
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. Like there's none of that like self-preservation. Well, there obviously is self-preservation, but it's not to the level where you're...
Yes, yeah.
I mean, look, we're still going through things that like the average person of the general public will be like, that is...
mental.
Yeah, that and it's...
Shouldn't be doing that.
It's conditioning. I mean, we're conditioned to do it.
Yes, yeah.
Business, Ironman, all of that stuff, if you're conditioned to do it, it's like the worst thing I could do is like, okay, cool, I'm going to start a business tomorrow. I'm going to open a laundromat. I have no knowledge about
laundromats.
Laundromats.
Yeah.
So I'm destined to fail, because unless I go and put in the work before and be like, okay, this is viable, this is X, Y, and Z need to happen. You're not going to like decide on Thursday, oh, listen, there's an Ironman on Sunday, I'm going to go do it. 3.8k swim in the sea. That's safe.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
So
that's what puts me off of an Ironman. Like I can get behind the biking and the running and stuff, but the swimming in the sea part, I can't get behind that.
It's conditioning.
How do you condition when a shark fucking?
Well, an Ironman generally has like 2,000 plus people there.
Yeah, okay.
So swim in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I hear what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I get that.
What's the hardest out of all of those?
Yes.
Single day event I've ever done in my life, MUT is 50k.
Really? So the trail that you posted that like on your story like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was yeah. Okay, well, also I just transitioned to carnivore as well.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that was, I mean, I did 10 hours, like 9 hours and 48 minutes or something. I had
slow.
Dude, it was. Dude, I'm not even gonna like pretend that it was slow. But like, I don't know what the stats are, but it felt like it had like 700,000 meters of elevation, and it's in the Otaniqua Mountains.
No, but you did. You did.
George.
It was flipping high. You did post. I remember.
Oh, dude, it was absolutely insane. And to say I prepared for it is a gross exaggeration. I think we did that Misty Ridge trail run, and I was 101.1 kgs at the start of the Misty Ridge, and I was like, oh, this is going to be absolutely terrible. So Danny, my teammate Jean, and myself, we started 15 minutes late because we were like having a coffee, and everyone's like, okay, cool, starts at like 7:30. We're like, okay, sick. Finish the coffee, and then like this group of people went, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's a weird. It's like 7:15. So then we like finished the coffee, walked down. And I was like 25 past or something, checking around. Event organizer was like, listen, where's the 21k guys? And they were like, they've belegged already. We're like, oh, bleak. So then we like ran, and then Danny went off like a startled baboon.
Oh, so you were late?
Yeah, we were late. Like we were like, I think 12, 13 minutes late for the start.
Oh yeah.
So dude, I'm like 101 or 100 kgs odd, and now I'm like, I was gonna be lost if I started with the group.
Yes, yeah.
Now I'm like 15 minutes back. I'm like, oh, help. So we like ran, and I was like, okay, you've done like long events before, you know, like I said to you, how you eat an elephant, just one plate at a time. And I was like running, and you like run, and it's super high altitude. It's like 2,000 meters above sea level, and then you just turn, you just bolt down the mountain. And I was on top, and like halfway down this downhill were like people walking, and I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not going to be lost.
Yeah.
And I was like watching them, and that was the first time I like landed on my face going down this hill, and I was just like, oh, roll my ankle, and I was like, this is literally 2.5 k's into this run.
And even though this isn't your main thing, because your main thing is mountain biking, but there's that competitive side of you still like, freaking, like, I'm a loser, I'm behind.
Dude, it's actually weird because I choose my battles. So I've had it in sport like my entire life. Like when you're a kid and you cycle and all you do is cycle, then you go to you go and you ride with your mates, and everyone's like, okay, but this guy only cycles, so they want to race you every single day.
Yeah.
So when you're a lighter, you're like, oh, you're like racing everyone, and then that's like all what it is. Like you want to beat your mates, you want to do this, you want to do that. And then I realized when I was like 17, I was riding for a pro team, and funny enough, my coach came to me and he was like, dude, like you need to like choose, are you going to race this, or this? Like you can't be like, okay, cool, we're at Wednesday practice and I'm just going to pump out as fast as I can go. It's like, ease into it. Like, who cares if this person's doing this? Who cares if this person's doing this? Yeah. Because the competitiveness is actually just as bad in training as it is in a race.
Okay, yeah.
And like, it's actually weird when you're not racing. Or like say Strava, I'll go for a ride, or well, this is 10 odd years ago, I'll go for a training ride, like a super chilled zone 2 ride, and I ride the trails. And then I'll have like some hot dog who'd be like, I beat you on flipping skinning the cat trail today. Look how cool I am. I'll be put a number board on my bike, put a number board on your bike and let's race this thing, and then let's like, dude, I don't care if you beat me on a Tuesday afternoon.
So the trail run was like more fun for you.
The trail run is so fun, like so fun, dude. Talking about trail running, when I was doing triathlons, I did every last Friday of the month there was a trail run in Costa Bridge. Dude, it was 4K, 8K was just 2 laps of it, dude, and it had like 180 meters of elevation per lap, so it was hard.
Yeah, that's flipping.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you like run down this hill, get to the bottom, and then it zigzags up, and then it just ends with this straight up piece. And I remember there was one guy that pissed me off so badly. And when I saw him on the start line, dude, he's like rocks up in like a comrade shirt. And dude, you know when someone just like rubs you up the wrong way?
Yeah.
Great guy, like absolutely amazing human being.
Okay.
But just that guy that you're like, screw it, I'm gonna beat this guy, I'm vomiting out a lung.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, and I ran that thing so hard with this guy on my heels for the first 4Ks up the climb where the 8K has to turn off because it's a night run, so you're running with a headlamp.
Yeah.
So I'm running, I turn back and I see this light and I was like, oh my God, I thought I dropped this guy a little bit more than that. And I just kept looking back and I saw this light, and dude, I was running like I had my fastest ever K split at like 6Ks in that trail run, running on like an access road like this, like bone flat. And I was going up the climb and I was like, I can't like keep this pace anymore. And I turned back and the light was like, was getting closer.
Good.
And then I heard something, and it's like a sound that I've heard like every day of my life for like 15 years previously, changing gears. And I turned back, it was the guy, the lead bicycle for the thing that was trying to like ride with me for the second lap. And this guy that I was racing only did the 4K. So I like ran through, got to the end, and I like set a course record that was never broken.
Well, it's
like 32 minutes for 8Ks on a trail run.
Proper way to set a course record.
Yeah, and I won a case of beer, and I'll never forget it. I like literally, I got the case of beer, I gave it to one of my mates because I was like, I can't not move my arms when I'm walking because my heart's gonna stop. My heart rate was like 200 for that entire 32 minutes that I ran.
Yes, John. Yeah.
It was absolutely savage.
Why do you do the work that you're doing? Why don't you work like a normal corporate job?
I do work like a normal corporate job.
What job? What normal corporate job?
It's a director of a construction company.
Okay, I understand. But you don't work for someone else.
Well, technically, I work for everyone that works for me.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
So it's actually it's a proper mindset. Like I've got kids that need to go to school. I've got all of these things. So that's actually the main.
Okay.
The main income.
Okay. So the organic athlete and all that stuff is just.
Dude, it's a hobby, hey.
Okay.
It actually started out in COVID, and I went vegan, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. You
went vegan.
Yeah, I went vegan for a while, and I was like, oh, if I'm vegan, I'm like lacking all of these minerals, and we've got to do X, Y, and Z to like.
Okay.
So we developed Green Vegan Power, which was an organic athlete supplement, and then we were like, oh, okay, cool. I'm vegan, and I'm struggling with weight gain.
Yes.
Which is something that, like, I never thought would happen as a vegan.
So when you went vegan, you gained weight.
I gained so much weight as a vegan, and I felt like crap every single day of my life.
Was this after the Game Changers thing came out?
It was actually. It was during the same time. Then I, after COVID, I had intensive shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
And I watched It was literally while I was, actually the day before I went for the operation, I watched Game Changers. It was like one of those things and I was like, this is going to speed up my recovery. I'm going to be back on the bike.
Yeah.
It's proposed like 3 months off the bike because what they thought was wrong with my shoulder was not what was wrong with my shoulder. So when they opened it up, basically when they like strap your arm in like that and then they pull it, my shoulder literally dislocated when they did that. So then they realized that so it was like intense surgery that they did, like a full reconstruction of the shoulder, and it was like 6 months off. And in that 6 months I literally just went from like I hover around 78 to 80 kgs when I'm like relatively strong for racing mountain bikes and stuff.
Okay.
dude, I never got into scale because I was always like, this is like what I'm going to weigh. And when you are in a sling and you're not allowed to move your arm, you're not doing jeans, you're like fat pants and like slip-on shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize in the space of 3 months like how much weight I'd gained. And I went from 80 kgs to 95 kgs.
Damn, son, from just eating vegetables and...
Dude, eating vegetables and also eating healthy vegetables.
Yeah.
And like what the standard diet would be. Like, and it was actually, to put it blatantly, it was a shit show.
Okay.
And then from there, like I could not lose the weight. I could go for 6-hour rides. I could do this. I could do that. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. And I'd lose like 5 kgs and then I'd be like, okay, cool. Like I'm on the right track. And I'd ride, like I'd do like a month's training block of riding like between 1.5 hours and 3 hours every single day. And then you're like, okay, cool. The cycling kit feels like it's fitting a little bit better. No, the cycling kit is stretched to fit me better.
Damn, son.
And then I'm like, all of a sudden I was like, this week I was 90 kgs, now I'm 97 kgs. And then I was like, okay, cool. This is not working for me. That's when I was like, okay, cool. The only way for me to do this is like with reading and stuff is like, I have to spend time in the gym.
Okay.
And that's when I went to Muscle Maker.
So you tell me, when you came to Muscle Maker, you were vegan that time?
No, I just stopped. Like,
Well, okay.
I realized that it wasn't
going to work out.
It's not for me.
So Organic Athlete then came out of you being vegan?
Came out of me wanting to provide something that I thought was lacking for vegans.
Okay, yes, yeah.
Like it was the thought behind it was to help.
Yes, okay.
To make something that's like relatively affordable and it's hitting all the micronutrients that you're missing out on the vegan diet. But the more and more I lived that lifestyle, I was like, this is just the worst thing in the world.
And you went from vegan that time to carnivore now?
Yeah, I'm carnivore now.
Okay, but tell me the difference then.
Okay, so carnivore, it's like, that whole thing is like you are what you eat. And I literally just flip around. It's like you eat what you are.
Okay, you eat what you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want protein, you want the nutrients, and there's like, an egg. You know how good an egg is for you?
Yeah.
That's like, now a vegan's going to literally take that little thing and be like, no, it came from an animal and this could be a chicken enjoying life and, paying taxes somewhere. But I actually don't know the thought process.
Yes,
it's like, it's an ethical thing.
Yes.
Right? But everything debunks everything else. So vegans will be watching this and be like, heathen.
Yeah.
Right? But
it's a very religious thing as well.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't care. Be a vegan.
But I'm kind of more asking, like, how do you feel? The difference.
Dude, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel better now than I did when I was 25.
Really?
Dude, I'm 40.
And you eat meat once a day?
or twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I'm human. Dude, I'll binge and I'll have a pizza.
Yeah.
And then I must know I feel like absolute shit for 2 days afterwards. But if I do that, I'll generally not eat for 2 days.
And if you say you only eat 2 days, you eat 2 times a day, it's like 2 times of sirloin steak or...
Mince, bro. I live on mince.
Rarig.
Yes, mince is lekker, bro.
Well, like with a little bit of oil and then...
Not oil. Either butter or tallow.
Okay. Straight up mince, no vegetables of...
Cool.
Yes, okay.
I don't eat any vegetation.
And does that work out cheaper than being a vegan?
It's being a vegan, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, like, spinach is more expensive than steak per pound, or per kg.
Okay. Guess strong. Okay, I gotta try that.
Dude,
then.
try eat a kg of spinach. Dude, a kg of spinach will fill my car up.
Ja, jy's reg.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. What's the biggest mistake you've made as an entrepreneur?
Not doing my research before investing.
Okay.
Like I said, it's if you're not prepared, you're prepared to fail.
Yes, yeah.
And that's, yeah, that is literally it. Don't do your research. Shoot from the hip. Everyone does it. Everyone has to do it.
Do your research.
Everyone has to fail. Like that is something that if you are sitting in the absolute worst time of your life, it is the best time of your life.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. And dude, when it happened, I mean, it was bad. I mean, I'm talking recent.
Yeah.
I'm talking I'm talking like July, August last year.
We sat down together at the gym, and you told me you made this great amount of money with this trading thing.
Oh no, so that was fine, but it's red flag for insider trading. So
Really?
yeah, so luckily we got payouts for that. But what I invested that
Yeah.
into was literally like, okay, cool, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to double it.
Yes.
And everything looked legit, everything looked amazing, shipping manifest, everything was fine, but
Just John.
yeah,
It was like one of the biggest knocks that you've taken.
the biggest knock I've ever
really?
had. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was in the span of a year.
Yeah. So it's been a year now, and it's one of those things, like looking back, dude, it was like the absolute best thing that could have happened to me.
Why?
Perspective.
Okay.
Like they say, hindsight is 20/20, dude, and you don't realize. I mean, you must have it as well with the taking drugs and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, it's a part of your life. Do you regret it?
So, for me, with my addiction, I'd say the parts that I'm sorry about and that I regret is definitely the hurt that I've caused other people. Because fuck, man, especially the girl that I was with at the time. You know, I stole money out of her handbag. I've stole money out of numerous clients from coaching them.
Okay, so you got some deep regret.
Yeah, yes, yeah. So, but no, let me finish. So, because there's obviously that. If I could take that back, you know, from hurting all those people, I definitely would. But I also have to say that I think that's part of me being so, I want to say, empathetic and understanding, and being the person that I am today. So obviously when I think back on it, I'm like, yes, dude, that was really shit of me. And I wouldn't necessarily want it to be that way. But I also wouldn't be in the space where I'm helping other people now, studying what I am studying now, and doing all of these things.
Yeah, so all of this shit put you on the path that you are now. So,
Yes.
So it's you have remorse for what you've done,
Yeah.
but regret and remorse are
Yes, yeah.
are like, I mean, yes, you regret what you've done to people.
Yes, yeah.
But that also, without doing that, it wouldn't have put you on the path that you are now.
Yeah.
And the path that you are now feels way better than what you would have been on.
That is definitely true. I mean, it's the biggest blessing for me, I think, if I didn't go pro. And I think honestly, I had the potential to do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, thank you. And I think if I would have gone like proper overseas and done that whole route, I don't think I would have turned back. I think that would have been my whole life, and I would have died as a bodybuilder in 45 because of a heart attack or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's like 100%.
Yes, yeah.
But that would have been your life, and that would have been your fulfillment, and you would have been fine with that.
Yes, yeah. But I don't think it would have been so fulfilling as my life is right now.
Oh no,
though.
not a chance.
So I'm glad I did a shitload of cocaine. I really am. I'm glad that it's the funniest thing, because it took me out of my identity as a bodybuilder. Because I was this weird, small, skinny kid that didn't have a lot of friends, that was awkward in school. Then I became this flippin'...
Only awkward in school.
I'm still kind of awkward in certain aspects, but then I became this flippin' cool, bodybuilder oak, and everyone wants to be me and all this stuff. So I built my whole identity around it. And if it wasn't for my addiction, I wouldn't have blown up so badly, and that still would have been my identity. So I am happy that it happened. I'm sad about the harm that it's caused other people. But yeah, I think that was just the cost of it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So back to the perspective thing.
Yes.
It's literally put your life into perspective.
Yeah.
So now you know, like, okay, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. But if I take what I've learned and move forward, there is only good that can come from it. So the same with that. I mean, obviously it was a huge blow, and I realized that I was a spoiled brat. Like, really, I had like, I don't know what money was worth.
You really?
Until then. Oh, dude, no,
Until like last year, you mean?
Until last year, dude. I thought, like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, I know. Dude, I had no idea. Dude, I wanted something, I would go and I'd buy it.
Okay.
It was like literally like that.
Do you feel the I don't want to say little amount of money, but the less amount of money that you have now is more worth to you?
I use it smarter.
Oh, you use it smarter, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like quite daunting when you're like 39 years old and your entire savings for your future is gone.
Oh shit, you mean like a...
Yeah. And then you basically starting from like I was if I had left school. Well, I'm lucky I have a job, I have my own business, I have all of those things that I can regrow it, and I can like strategize and like work around it and be like, okay, cool, this is how we're going to get those things going. But without that kick in the nuts, I don't think I would have done it as efficiently
as you are,
as I am now.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
So yes, money is worth a lot more to me now.
The less amount of money that you have right now is worth.
And the craziest thing is, we spoke about mushrooms. Like, I am so content.
Mushrooms. Oh yes.
And this is something that, like, it's weird to me, and that's when I say, like, people have to feel. I mean, don't go and spend all your money and be like, okay, cool, I have nothing, and and then start from there. I was just like, be wiser.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy your life. Like, obviously, if you can, but always just put something aside.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much or how little it is and how much you can afford. Just like a little bit of a safety net.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Because I had a safety net, I just threw it in the fire. I was like, there you go.
Everything gone.
Yeah.
It is a privileged position, because I think a lot of people who, I mean, like I had that for a long time, is you feel like you're not enough and life isn't worth it, and if you just get more things, then you'll be fulfilled. But then, you go through life and you get your college degree, or you get through high school and you get a job and you get a car and all these things. But then that, fulfillment, doesn't really ever get fulfilled. But then you get like actors and, people that have really like reached the end of, what this world has to offer. And they still like there's nothing.
Empty.
Yes, and there's nothing that they can get anymore. And I think that's why these actors and all these famous people like kill themselves after a while, because if you've got everything,
unintentionally with drugs or intentionally or
Yes, yeah. I mean, there's that One Direction kid that jumped off a building the other day. Elvis Presley died on a fucking toilet of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin Williams, the funniest comedian actor, that in my opinion, these people kill themselves.
Yeah. And it's
It's a sad thing that it's rarely only those people that come to the answer and realize, shit, okay, it really isn't about all these things. Where I want to, not that I'm putting me and you on the same level, but we are in such a privileged position because we were able to get to a certain extent and then realize, okay, shit, it really isn't about that, man.
Oh no, not
it
at
really
all.
is about the little things, dude.
Not at all.
It really is about how your girlfriend greets you when you get home, how you treat the guy at the petrol station,
like your waiter.
Yes, yes.
Oh my word, I have mates that to this day that are like obnoxious to waiters and waitresses, and I was like, just put yourself in their shoes.
How you treat someone that can't do anything for you is the type of person that you are.
Oh, 100%.
That is the type of person that you are.
Dude, and it's like, actually funny enough, those are the first people that left my life when I stopped drinking.
Oh really? Yes, yeah. I can expect that.
Yeah, it was like literally those people that are obnoxious.
I had the most friends when I was the worst version of myself.
Oh, and you will.
Yes, yeah.
It's amazing because there's only like a small group of people, and this is worldwide, that genuinely want other people to succeed.
Yeah.
And like, I'm lucky because I'm one of those people. Like, you could be the biggest worst to me on earth, and I will always want you to succeed. And that's just who I am.
Was that the same person that you were like 5 years ago?
I've always been that person.
Oh really? Okay.
I've always been that
But
person.
I have to say that I've struggled. I've also always struggled to put you in a box, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Because you come off as this fucking, I don't know how to put it, dude. It's this idiot.
Wild card.
Yeah, Choms. It's like you swear and you say unhinged things, and you obviously you own this business and everything. So I'm like, does this guy just want to be friends with me? To like, I don't know. I can't put you like in a certain box. But you've always, like you said previously, like I've always been friendly to you, and you've always been so friendly and kind. You've always stayed in touch with me and messaged me. So I've never been able to put you in the box.
I just want everyone to succeed, bro. Every single human on earth must just be the best version of themselves.
Okay, but how would you deal then with jealousy, or if you see someone doing better than you, or I don't know how to put
Winner.
it. Because
well done.
Yeah.
That just makes me have to be better.
Yeah. Okay, I get what
it is literally that simple. Someone's doing better than me, dude. I'm happy for you.
Even in a race.
Oh, bro. If someone's put in the work and they've beaten me,
yeah, okay.
you've done it.
And when you like proper competitive Ironman days as well.
Look, I I hate racing against my brother.
Okay. Oh yes, you said the last time. Yes, you said.
I absolutely hate it. Like, my brother is one of those obnoxiously talented human beings, and I have as much sporting talent as a spoon.
Okay.
Right? I'm a decent to like, yeah, I'm a decent cyclist.
Yes,
like
yeah.
skills wise and stuff. And everyone's like, oh, like I started riding. I did my first race when I was 7 years old. That's 33 years ago.
Yes, okay.
Like, if I wasn't decent, and I went 2 years without riding a bicycle in my entire life. In my entire life, because obviously before I was 7, I still rode around.
Was your leg broken or what?
No, I got to that point where I was just like, enough is enough.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, so if I wasn't decent, like, I should be 1,000 times better than I am. I'm not, but I'm super content with how I ride. I mean, I rode this morning with my dad, 2.5, 3 hours, 2 hours with my dad, and then he left, and I carried on riding my own.
Yeah.
But it was like so nice, like just being outside with my old man.
But competitive with your brother.
It's actually like a weird one, because I'm competitive with him because he's like an endurance freak. And I mean, we race XCO, which is like a lap. You do like 5-6 laps on like a technical trail.
Yes.
And my brother was like an exceptionally good junior and under 23 athlete. And then same thing, he just like threw in the towel one day and he was like, done. And I don't think he's competed. Well, he competed, I think it was 2 weeks ago. We did a race at Mankele.
Okay.
And like, he went off the start, and it was like watching him race again like 20 years ago. It had been 20 years since his last XCO race. And I was like, okay, cool, I want to ease into this, like, see how it goes. And he went off the start, and I was right at the back, and it's like 5 lines of people, and he was like 1 line ahead of me. And he went right, and I saw a gap on the left, and I was like, yo, move. And I like sprinted into that thing. He went into the first single track second. I went in 4th.
Yes. Okay.
And I was like, dear God, I can't keep this up, like, at all. I'm literally going to give myself a heart attack. And then I caught him, and I passed him, and it was just like the biggest vibe. Like, we were like vibing the whole time. And we finished, it wasn't like, I beat you.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things that, when I say I'm competitive with him, he has always pushed me to be better.
Okay.
So I always want to beat him. Like, I will
beat him
at everything.
Everything I
want to beat
can
him
understand.
But he's just annoying because he's an academic.
Older or younger than you?
Older.
Oh, okay.
He's the academic. It's difficult. It's difficult to, I mean, he's studying now, industrial engineering, just at the ripe old age of 42. Like, oh, I'll just study industrial engineering. Okay, but you studied law. Okay, yeah, but I didn't do my articles. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, cool. You did your draftsman. I was like, okay, can you stop now? You're making me look really bad.
You didn't go study?
No, not at all.
Yeah, school of hard knocks.
I didn't go to, I stopped school for a year to ride my bicycle. Then I went back because I hurt myself. My dad was like, you need a matric. And I was like, okay, like, you've built this empire for me. Like, why do I need a matric? And it was just, he didn't even answer that question.
Yeah. Well,
2 weeks later, I was in Sabrant. Sabrant in Sabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you say in your dad relationship is sharp, always been?
Dude, my dad is one of those, and we'll probably watch this.
Oh, really?
Fuck dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that as well. My dad is like a hard one, because my dad has like the best sense of humor, but he's also got like military upbringing and military himself.
Yes, yeah.
Business owner, like exceptionally successful business owner. And he was like, in my opinion, how the king should be. He was always in the front row.
Okay.
The front line, like always in the battle. Like, it was literally, that is the upbringing that we've gotten.
He was leading. He wasn't just telling
leads,
you.
Yeah, he leads by example. And since I took over and started running everything, I've actually realized our relationship would be like sticky at times because I work for him.
Yeah.
And like, I can see it now. Like, I can honestly see why he is the man that he is today.
Okay, I understand.
Just like being in the front line.
Do you say that's the reason why you've accomplished what you have and been where you are, because obviously I didn't have the type of dad that you have, and I think that's always also obviously got a big slip on who you become one day. And although I've also achieved a lot of good things, but I've also had a lot of problems along the way as well. So yeah, I actually want to
This has turned into a therapy session.
yeah, I
Tell me about your dad.
yeah, I know. But it's funny because I mean, a lot of people blame their failures on not having a father, and I do think it has a big impact. But I think a blessing for me has been there's many father figures that have come throughout my life. My sister is married to my brother-in-law. Obviously, that's how that works. But he's
Not your sister-in-law.
yeah. But he's yes, yeah. But he's been the best father figure that I've been able to have in my life. But I think if I didn't have someone like that, I don't think I would have been who I am now. I don't think I would have learned these lessons.
Dude, it's exactly that. It's learned behavior.
Yeah.
It's all of that. I mean, take a crude example. A woman that falls pregnant at 17, statistically, her child, or if she has a daughter, will fall pregnant between 17 and 22.
Okay.
It's literally one of those things. Someone that's like, if you grow up in a household where your parents look after the mother's mother in the household, that if something goes wrong, that child's mother will live with them, and it will just be a spiral like that. So if you're in a household and you see your grandmother's living with you, even though you don't want it to happen, when you're like 40 odd years old, 50 years old, the time will come where it's learned behavior, and it's actually a terrible thing, and it takes like a very specific type of mindset to break that cycle.
Yeah, because that was my next question.
And it's not like the child's that needs to, like, if I'm growing up and I'm be like, okay, cool, I want, like, my dad, for instance, is a burden on me. I will never be that burden on my kids. And that's how you change the you change the cycle, so that when you are 60 years old or whatever, that you like you have built something that you can leave behind, and that you're not a burden, but you
break the generational curse.
Oh, basically exactly that.
I think I have a good question here. How would you describe your beliefs when it comes to God?
Okay, so we spoke about mushrooms.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I am. Oh, it's actually a very difficult topic for me, because do I go like I actively believe in God? I actively believe in a higher power.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because I actually spoke to my brother about this not even a week ago. You'll be doing something, and you'll walk into a place, and you'll just feel like this is it.
Yes.
Like my brother has it when he's in the Drakensberg, he's in the mountains. Like
yes.
He is like one with everything.
Yes.
And I have it like when I'm in the Alps, or when I'm on the top of the Daniel in Sabi, and I'm at the tower and I'm looking down, and it's just like vast beauty. It's very difficult to be like, I'm an atheist.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I think it's impossible. The person that like looks at all of that and feels nothing, that's not a religious thing. That's a personal thing
so like
to me.
A relationship.
Yeah, it's like you need to fix yourself.
Yes, yeah.
Because if you like, you're like, oh, it's beautiful, but one day I'm going to be part of this. And dude, I think that's what it is. I honestly, that's
part of this.
Like part of like euphoria, like this,
Okay.
just that being.
Yes,
call it
okay.
heaven, call it Valhalla, call it whatever you want. I don't care. You do you. This is what I think.
But you won't go to church.
No,
Okay. Yes.
not a chance.
Yes.
Not for 5 minutes.
Have you been? Like, what's your experience? Why don't you like it?
I find it generally hypocritical.
Okay.
I feel that, oh, you don't go to church, oh, you're a terrible person.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, or like some people, not to say a lot of people, people use it as a scapegoat.
Yes.
like, okay, cool, I've cheated on my wife 3 times this week, but I'll go to church this weekend and apologize.
Confess.
I'll confess and I'm
forgiven.
forgiven until the next time I do it.
Yeah.
And that like,
Especially
like
a Catholic setting.
Like a NGO.
Yeah, okay, let's leave that.
Any setting. And
Okay,
it's like,
okay.
like some of the nicest human beings I've ever dealt with in my life have been Muslims.
Okay.
And the same card is, I've literally sat at a table that should have been a joke. It's like a Catholic, a Muslim, and me. Right?
Yeah, good time.
And it's a great time. It's not there's no animosity and there's no anything, but they're
Yes.
generally good people.
Yes, yeah.
So you can be a good person and you can be Hindu or anything. Like I find it, yeah.
I get exactly.
Yeah, I find it very difficult to be like I don't, like I said, I just want everyone to be the best that they can be.
Yes, yeah, no, I get what you mean, because I mean, a large reason for the beliefs that you have is the way that you grew up. I mean,
Oh, my mother's Catholic, dude.
So yes,
hectic.
I'm just speaking generally. I'm just speaking
Yes.
generally.
In
Yeah.
general, people
Yeah,
speaking,
yeah. Because I mean, let's say, for example, if let's say for the people that believe in the Christian God, you know, but then he'd have to hate all the Indians, because why would he put all the Indians in one place? Let's say, for example, because they use this argument, because the people that grow up in India, they're going to become Hindus or Buddhists, because that's how they grew up. It's not like they chose that.
Oh yeah, dude, it's learned behavior.
Yes, yeah.
Everything boils down to learned behavior, yeah.
And I'm getting a lot of backlash for this, because obviously after my addiction, you know, I've been in church my whole life, and I've gone to services, and I was brought up as a Christian, and I never really felt a click with it, especially when I go to church services. But then when I got to my addiction, where it was so bad that I had to go to a long-term treatment facility, I got into, I don't even want to call it a rehab, because it's literally this pastor that had like a plot, and he opened his house to people from the street to come and live in his house. And while I was there, the only thing that he would do is he would read scripture to us in the morning and read scripture at night, and then we would work on the farm. That's it. But that was the first time that I saw someone actually living out like Christian values, if you want to speak about it. Because I mean, he's charging $4,000, I think it was $4 or $5,000. Then you could literally live there on the farm. You'd pay for your food and give you clothes and everything.
So he actually makes nothing.
No, it makes barely anything. People still owe money to this day. And that's the first time that I saw when you know, Jesus speaks about, you know, leaving your earthly possessions and helping the poor. And that's the first time I saw someone like, dude, like this guy is actually doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's letting addicts come and live on his farm, and he's helping them.
People that you don't want to trust.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And the people that Jesus sat with.
Because no addicts are created equal.
Yes. What, let's say that again?
No addicts are created equal.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Got someone that's going to hack you to death at night.
Straight,
to
bro.
steal your flipping hairdryer.
And he's been blixemed a few times, and he's gone through a lot. And
he
so,
takes it on the chin.
Yes.
Literally.
And so he was, Pastor Yanni is his name. And when I got introduced to the way that he lived, that's when my love for this started to become like something real. That's when I started to study theology. And the longer I studied, I'm like, yes, dude, this is amazing. Like, I love the words that Jesus says, you know, love your neighbor as yourself, do kind to the poor, and, you know, forget about earthly things, and, you know, it's all about the little things, and all of that, paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But then as I got out of rehab, I got to working at churches. Are we still on time? We're still on time. How long is it in now? Okay.
Because when you look into the side, adjusting.
Okay.
58.
Okay, it's fine. You still fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I got
It's
out
your
of...
producer coming in here and she's like calling the shots.
Yeah.
Fix yourself, Stefan. Be better.
Yeah, I'm trying. So I studied theology. So when I got out, then I got introduced to the whole church setting. But now I'm like preaching in churches, you know. I'm busy with the whole, you know, behind the scenes thing.
But the whole thing is, do you believe what you preach?
I don't believe everything that Christians believe, no. So I don't believe the way that things happen in church. I don't,
Yeah. So
Yes.
look, we were raised to have an open mind.
Okay.
And I think that was the best upbringing any child could want.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'll sit around a table and people will pray. I pray with them. And
Yes.
It's a
You have respect for their
feeling
beliefs.
of community.
Yes,
And the thing is,
yes.
I won't be like, no, sorry, I don't believe in this. Like, look, my uncle was like that. He'd be like, he would literally stand there in a circle, being the only atheist there, and he would lambaste everyone there.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And I was like, but that's, in my opinion, worse than someone like a Christian coming like to your door and like trying to like force feed
Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, they love doors.
Anyone, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Anyone, like if you, yeah, like having your life's mission to convert everyone.
Yes, yes.
Like I don't see that. Like just have an open mind. Don't be a durs.
Henny's real number 1.
Is that Henny's rule number
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Don't be a
That
dwarf.
be like a thing.
Yes, yeah,
And dude, I hate to agree with that, but it's.
I get what you're
I'm going
saying.
to Henny's after this.
Yeah.
Go read the Henny's laws.
Yes, yeah.
They sound like they're pretty good.
Yeah. So as I started working in the churches and doing this stuff, like Jesus' words and what he speaks about, I can agree with that. And when I've done those things, my life has become better. When I've left alcohol, when I haven't, pursued my addictions in the past, when I love my neighbor as myself. But when it comes to like how church is supposed to work, and I don't know, it's just that's not where I don't agree with that. And I'm kind of in a difficult situation at the moment because I'm studying theology and I'm getting a degree in theology, and I want to help people, and I am busy actively doing that by speaking at rehab centers, but I'm not really going to be accepted at churches because of the things that I say and because of the things that I believe.
Well, this is this is the nice thing, is that we're at an age where you've got a different platform.
Yeah.
To say the things that you do believe, and the things that you do believe are backed by the belief.
Yeah.
And you don't have to label it.
Yes, okay.
Like,
and
I think that it's actually quite good that you just say what you believe.
Yes, yeah.
And not everyone has to believe it.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing what you've been doing has got the Christian base to it.
Yes, yeah, okay, good.
So no Muslim's going to listen to you and be like, you know what? Because he's either going to be a Muslim or he's not.
Yeah.
And you're not going to convert him to Stefan's religion.
Yes.
Because that's not what you want.
No,
like
it's not
obviously
what I
it's not what you want.
No, it's not what I want.
You just want what I want.
Yes.
And it's exactly that. You want to help the people that are going through
some of the things that I've gone through.
That you've gone through,
yes.
And that there's good comes out of that. And that's literally what you want to do. So
yeah, no, I'm not going to stop this, because I was involved in a church up until the end of last year, and then I moved away from it because I decided it's not what I want to be. But then I decided this year, when I'm seeing that I'm not at a church, I'm not going to be speaking behind a platform, I'm going to use my social media. And nice. And
should have played basketball.
Yeah. And since I've done that, the feedback I've gotten is crazy, dude. I mean, it took me 10 years to build half the following that I've gained over the past 2 months from just speaking, from what I truly believe.
Because you know what, it's honesty goes viral.
Yeah.
In social media, it's like the craziest thing. There's that the Glorious House of Gains podcast. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
It's like this guy, and he's just like, he like gyms, and he just like screams at people, like in the gym.
That's okay,
dude. I mean, it's like it's funny, but the crap that this guy says it's like legit crap that you see in the gym.
Okay.
Like, so like all the gym books like follow this guy because it's relevant,
relatable, yeah.
And a lot of the things that, I mean, you're not going to have like a 55-year-old Tanya that's going to be like, oh, in my day when I was doing crack cocaine,
yeah.
Dude, it's not going to be like that. But I mean, you have an audience, and like you say, you will have backlash.
Yeah.
That's the glory of our day and age, is that you say, this is a chair, and everyone's like, no, that's, how would you label that?
Yeah.
Right? You're going to have backlash. It doesn't matter what you say. It can be the most relevant thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't eat vegetables. Oh my word. Like, you cannot.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that is something that I have realized that I have to deal with, is if I'm going to be taking a stand for something that I truly believe in, that I believe to be the truth, there is going to be people that's not going to agree with it. But that's the cost of me really saying the things that I that have helped me to stay clean, and that has helped me on this path, but on this path.
Yeah.
Because if I'm only going to say things that people are going to agree with, it's not going to help anyone.
Oh, dude, you know what?
I'm just going to try and stay in the Christian box then.
Oh, no.
In the
Dude,
little line.
The greatest thing about these things is if, like, and this is the craziest thing about social media, is that people are disagreeing with things. And I've had it as well, where like my algorithm goes to like the most horrendous crap because I'm getting so frustrated with what's happening that I'm watching, that I watch it.
Yeah.
And then like I want to be like commenting like, you're the biggest douche I've ever seen in my life. But I'm like have the restraint not to. But there's a million people that have watched this thing, and it's like the most idiotic thing you've seen in your life. Like, how is this this woke multi-gender thing? Like that comes up, and I'm like, how?
That's how I feel every time someone posts a negative comment on my videos. I just ignore it. It's the best way. I don't think it responding to it.
Thanks for the views.
Yes, yeah. I don't think there's any other way to.
Dude, there's no it's one of those things. There's no such thing as negative publicity.
Yes, yeah. That is the truth.
Yeah, I do like lambasting you. I'm like, I don't know what to say on half of your crap that you post. I was like, how many push-ups can you do?
Yeah, I saw that. Why did you comment that?
I don't know. I felt like saying that.
That was a pretty insightful video, actually. You just posted it. How many push-ups can you do?
All of them. You push the earth down.
Yeah, earth downs. What is a belief that you hold that most people disagree with?
Most people. I believe, and most people are too blind to see this, is that for the last 80 years, the food industry has slowly been poisoning every human on the planet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's something that I believe, and there's studies to prove it, but no one wants to accept it.
The whole food pyramid thing that we taught in school is the biggest load of bullshit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Kellogg's, you can like research this, was a Seventh Day Adventist, and they want to suppress like sex.
Really?
So the best way to do that is to like cut out red meat. So if you cut out red meat, your body's not getting the hormones that it needs. So your sex drive drops.
I didn't know that, okay.
Yeah, so it's literally a thing. So they like cut it out, and then this guy was like high up in the government, and then they literally created the food pyramid back then. So that's the belief I have, that people will be like, that's crap. Let's do your own research, check what it is. And it's the main reason I went carnivore, is because, well, firstly, because I was struggling to lose weight. I've lost 30 kilograms from January last year to now.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of weight to lose.
So you were cock fat then?
I was cock fat, dude. I was like a little butterball.
Okay.
Dude, it was beautiful. And you know what I realized about like losing all of this weight is that everything is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like you lie on the couch, you're like, oh, I can't get comfortable. You're like a fat piece of shit. She's like, this is amazing. And that's why like just sitting on the couch is just like bliss. Like lying in bed, like,
But it's true what you say, because that Jordan Peterson, I love his books. He's a big role model of mine. And him and his daughter, Michaela Peterson. Yeah. They both, I've seen the stuff to you.
Stuff as well,
yeah.
I like it that you send me stuff I've already seen.
Yeah.
So I don't share this thing with anyone, because everyone is so narrow-minded that they're just like, nope.
Yeah, because I think, because if
try and unteach something.
Yeah.
It's easier to teach than to unteach.
Yeah, that is the truth.
That is the craziest thing. I have it with Danny when we were like cycling, and then she goes to like skills clinics, and she's like, I can ride like this, and I'm like, you're going to die if you ride like that.
Yeah.
Like that is fine, like the fundamentals that you've learned, but you have to adapt yourself to what you are doing.
I see it in CrossFit because of my bodybuilding background.
Yeah.
So I want to do certain, because the Olympic lifts are cock hard. So when I do certain lifts, I try to stop in the middle, or I'm not.
Yeah, instead of like flowing through, and that causes injury. And it's exact. Every sport is like that. I think you got to like adapt your own way. CrossFit is one of those things that if you do it well and you do it properly, then it's amazing.
Yeah.
Do it wrong.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like ailments for the rest of your life.
And I think the unlearned thing, you can relate to religion as well.
Yes. Oh, it's Try unlearn it.
Yeah.
Try just open your mind. Try just Google it and be like, who created the food pyramid?
Yeah.
And why?
If you lost everything tomorrow, how would you start again?
Well, that's fresh.
Yeah.
How would I start? Okay, well, there's a process that I've found that had to be put in place, is that you take away all your comforts. So
Okay.
like gym membership was the first thing to go. Subscriptions, all subscriptions, like YouTube, Netflix, all of that type of stuff. And then you go to the one that create value to your house, like say Netflix. Like I've
Yeah.
got 2 kids, so you want my kids to get home, and then like, you know, you're busy and you want to do something, and they want to watch a movie on like a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's like $70 a month. It's not going to be. So you categorize everything that is a comfort and a priority, and then you work through that to find your minimum monthly expenditure that you need to live,
Okay.
and you stick to that.
Okay. Yeah.
That's basically what I did.
No, because
And within 2 months, I realized like, okay, cool, I'm not in the shit.
yeah. So okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I say comforts, alcohol. Like I had no idea how much money I was spending on alcohol.
Do you think you would have quit?
Coffee.
Would have quit if that last year didn't happen?
No, 100%. Yeah, because I actually like cut down drinking quite a bit, but I would be the guy that wouldn't drink for like 2 weeks and then go out for a huge binge and then
Yeah.
drink like 5 or 6 times after that, and then be dry for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then just like over and over and over and over for the last like 20 years.
Yes, John. Yeah.
We were like, it's the weirdest thing, and like only people that have actually cut alcohol out like 100% is how good you feel.
Yes. Yeah.
Like mental clarity.
But I mean, it's been like already
been
6
6
months.
months,
Yes.
yeah.
And I think that's only the time when you start to actually feel the proper benefits.
Yeah,
'Cause
way better.
Mine was very similar to yours. Like I had to keep my bodybuilding physique, so I had to look a certain way, and obviously to keep my clients. So during the week, I'd like just smoke a shitload of weed, and that was like my baseline. But then the weekend comes, and I'd binge, Coke, alcohol, everything. And then Monday, you just start to refresh and gain all the money that you blow the whole weekend. And
Yeah,
then,
so you live for the weekends.
yes, yeah, exactly.
And that's
like that.
like you'll be surprised at how many people between like 20 and 30 do that. Like I know people that are 40 that do that. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I look at these people and I'm like, we're not friends anymore, but does it really impact my life?
Yes, yeah.
Like, no,
yeah.
not at all. Because like I don't want to get to a bar and all we talk about was what happened like a year ago or 3 months ago when we were partying.
At the bar that you were sitting at the
Yeah.
moment. Yeah.
Like there's nothing like spontaneous.
Yes. What is one truth about life that took you years to understand?
One truth about life.
That took you years to understand.
So I used to hear this comment like, think further than your nose.
Okay.
And I always thought it was like, yeah, okay, like, you know, the consequences for what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that is the truth that I have like been so naive about, is that it goes through everything.
Yeah.
And like, think further than your nose is like literally tomorrow to next week to 20 years down the line. That's something that I've like was like,
And I think that it really does only come with age.
it does, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It comes with life experience. I think that's the,
Like, during my addiction, one thing that helped me to come clean as well, they told me to finish playing the movie. So if you're thinking of doing these things now, obviously it's much easier said than done.
oh yeah, 100%.
But yes, but finish playing the movie. If you can do this action, like what's the repercussions of what's going to happen?
Yeah, think further than your nose.
Yes, yeah. They say it's your prefrontal cortex being
Oh,
fully
yeah,
developed.
Danica will be able to flip and sit down and have a proper psychological chat with you about that.
And I mean, I'm 28 now, and I think that really only started to come like only after being 25 or 26. So yeah, I do agree with that. And I want to leave you with 3 questions to ask me.
Did you write them down?
No. No, but I want you to think about them so long.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Good.
I'll probably in
1 hour, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, okay. You still fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, yeah.
Where was the point externally that Stefan showed where you could see he went sort of turned off the spiral path? So
Okay.
that it is like you've known Stefan just before things got bad. You saw you were there an hour after he overdosed in a freaking shop in a mall.
Yeah.
You heard
Right.
obviously Slow Felt News travels fast. Not a big world.
The slow felt news is the fastest news on earth.
Yeah.
And then you've kept in contact from a distance. You weren't one of the people that was close enough that he could actually hurt. So whether he was in hospital or thriving, it didn't really affect you. But was there a point where you could see, because every addict posts something and, oh, I'm all better.
Yeah.
I'm gone through, found the Lord, turned my life around.
Yeah.
We know the song and dance, but where was it that you realized, shit, this guy's gonna make it. This is now the person taking himself back from the addiction.
Because I don't fuck off. But I do actually remember I was in the Virgin Active in the gym, and then you and Danny were there, and I think I was with my wifey, and you came. There was like 2 years ago. It was just when I got out of the long-term rehab center. And then you came up to me like, hey man, you're looking good, or you got lean. I can't remember exactly what you said, but you were nice, you gave me compliments. And I was like, yes, he's actually friendly to me.
What were you expecting me? Were you expecting me to be like, yeah,
I don't know. Like that's obviously.
Dwellums.
Yeah, that's honestly like, as soon as even still now when I see someone from my previous life, like during my bodybuilding days, like it's immediately like, shit, like says that.
Dude, those people need to work on themselves.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only thing I can say about that.
Yeah.
Is that, like, how insecure are they?
Okay.
That when they see you, they're like, dude, I have a horrifically big mouth.
Yes, you do.
But I'll never say something malicious to someone.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that I'll make a joke with, and then they'll like joke back, but they'll be like, go for the kill.
Yes,
like
yes,
so
yes,
bad.
yes,
And
yes.
I always laugh at these people, and I'm like, shame, man. Like,
Yeah.
like how insecure is this guy in his own life that he can't take a joke?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
dude, tune me. I fucking love it.
Mm.
Dude, it's like you'll know if I don't like someone if I don't tune them.
Yes. Yeah,
Like, dude, and that's like something like, and everyone's like, just, but you hype him so much cuck. I'm like, yes, I hype him cuck. Have you ever even, like, I'll greet that guy, but have you ever heard me make a joke with him before?
Yes, yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, A and B.
Yeah.
Like, A absolutely hates me. But then I was like, well, that's his demons he needs to conquer. Because I'm not going for like personal things.
It's the equivalent
it's
of
situational.
a kindergarten liking a girl, a kindergarten boy liking a girl. So
100%,
you pause
100%.
there. Yes,
It's always
yeah.
that, dude. It's like you like someone, you make a joke with them.
Okay, but the question that you asked, like, when did you externally see?
Tuesday,
Yeah.
the 12th. What's the day today? Friday the 12th. We saw you at Virgin, right?
Yeah.
We were chatting and stuff, and I was like genuinely happy. I was like, okay, cool. Remember, I said, like, looks like you're on the right track.
Yes, yeah.
And I was like, keep it up.
Yeah.
Like, there's only going forward from here.
Yes, yeah.
Remember? Those are my exact words.
You saw me swimming, and we spoke about Ironman.
Yeah. So then it was when you were like, I'm going to start trail running.
Yes.
right? You're like, oh, you had done a few at the Tuesday trail run in Nelspruit. And I was like, okay, cool. And then you were like, I want to do an Ironman. And I was like, okay, cool. Like around that time was, because you got guys that are like, oh, I'm going to do this. But I've been around a few junkies in my life. And you can see it
Yeah.
in their...
Yeah, there's not a
can't-
pinpoint. You
Yeah,
can't really say, yeah.
You can see when someone is on the right track,
Yeah.
and when someone is saying something to make you happy.
Yes, yeah.
Like I can pick that up like that, dude. Like I don't know if it's like my sixth sense or something.
Yes.
But my mom always said you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the biggest things. It's like, I'm the biggest bullshitter on the planet, dude. Fake it till you make it is my credo.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Yes, yeah. No, but and I get what you're saying. That part that you're saying now, that if someone just says they're going to change or just saying stuff to please people,
Oh.
I definitely went through that phase as well.
Oh, no, dude, you definitely did.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
dude,
you for affirming
you
it.
definitely did.
Yeah. And I think a big
And
reason.
then I don't talk to you for 2 months.
Yeah. Yes.
Let him get over his cock.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's like literally this. You get better or you die.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
Which one do you want?
And I think that was one of the big reasons also why I started studying theology in the first place, because I wasn't what I wanted to be like. Okay, people need to see that I changed. You know, people need to see that I'm this God man now.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a big reason for me. I'm glad I did start, because it did change my life to a certain extent, to a large extent. But that was one of the big reasons why, like, I'm
Certain largest.
yeah,
like a little bit of a big pie.
not yeah. But I wanted people to see me as this pastor now. You know, that's
Reformed.
Yes, this reformed person. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. You
Dude,
can't really.
it's actions, dude. Like actions speak louder than words every single time.
No, you can't pinpoint it. I get what you're saying. There's just something.
Dude, it was at face value. It can't be over text. I mean, text, there's no emotion over text.
Yes, yeah.
Unless you like calling me like a P.
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Then I know that there's like I've annoyed you.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
But it's also like it's a joke. So when you're at face value and you're sitting down with someone and someone is genuinely eager to learn.
Yes, I sat down with you and Danny at Kawaii and
Kawaii.
Kauai. Yes, yeah.
It's just like white black.
Yeah.
You can actually see it, like when someone's enthusiastic and they're like, dude, when you like someone's like sitting like this and like, oh yeah, I want to get better, and
Yes,
like,
yes.
oh, you know, it's like this. You can see there's still like regret and remorse and like insecurities and embarrassment in it.
Yes.
Dude, you were like, information
Yes,
now, help
yes.
me. Dude,
Yeah.
and that's something that, dude, you can't fake that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the best actor on earth would not be able to fake that.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
So it was literally at that table, that
Yes.
Virgin Active at Kauai.
Yeah, I remember you even told
Yeah.
me that your dad even does the Ironman. I'll
Yeah,
be
he
able to do
does.
it. Yeah.
Dude, my dad crashed this morning. on his bicycle.
You told
It was
me.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But it's true what you say, because the girl that I was living with at the time, I caused her a lot of hurt, obviously, and she never thought that I would change or, you know, be where I am at currently.
Take that, bitch.
But no, he said it, not me. But and sure, it took a dark turn.
I was just thinking, I just said what you were thinking.
Yeah. But no, and honestly, like, that was the love of my life. Like, honestly, and
No, she was very sweet.
Yes,
And
yes, you remember,
I'm
yes,
sorry,
yes,
that was
yeah.
uncalled for, but I meant it.
and since I've started posting these videos, I think she also started to see, because I actually saw that she started liking some of them and she got responding to it. I never thought in my life that would happen, dude, because the bad shit, like, I stole money out of a handbag, you know the stories.
Yeah, no, but it's...
But then in the gym the other day, I haven't even told you this, because I've seen her a couple of times and we've locked eyes, but obviously there's no way I'm going to be like, hey, you know, remember me. I'm not going to do that, you know. So
It's me, kid.
yeah, you know, I'm not gonna, yeah. So the other day, I'm at Virgin Active. You know, you bad dude. I'm at Virgin Active.
I would do the yoo-hoo thing.
Yeah.
It's me.
I'm at Virgin Active, and I'm riding on the bike, and I can see she's behind me. So I'm just like on the.
So she was following you.
No, not at all.
on the bike.
It felt like it. I'm holding a bike. I'm looking down, like just doing my own thing, and the next moment I look up, and she's standing right in front of me, and she's like, "Hey, Stefan."
It's me.
Yeah.
So she did the yoo-hoo thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
no.
You know, reverse call. I like.
Yes, and yes, man, like I was blown away. Like I never in my life thought that she would actually come, and say hello to me. And I mean, this is after 5 years, like the last time that we were living together and all this stuff. And she asked me, she's like, "Listen, like, did you really change?" Like, and I'm like, "I don't know. Do you want to follow me around?" Like, I think I did.
There's an alley out back.
Yeah. And
Some things have changed.
yeah, and yeah, we got to laugh. I told her she looks good, and she genuinely asked me questions. Like, how are you doing? Like, how's your dad? Everything. It was really like a very.
It was a conversation. It was
Yes,
like
yeah, proper like
amicable.
yes, like a normal conversation. And a few weeks go by, and then I uploaded that video of me of telling my whole story, and she messaged me, and she's like, she actually watched the whole thing, and she just wants to tell me that she forgives me, and there's no bad blood between us, and
Oh, that's awesome.
all this stuff. Yeah. I'd never expected in my entire life that would happen, and the point I'm trying to make is I think that would also only happen to her because she could actually visually see.
Yeah.
Like you were saying now, through the videos and through our conversations.
Yeah. On face value.
Yes, yeah.
It's all face value.
But yeah, that's it from my side. Do you have anything else you want to add on or ask me or whatever?
Okay. It's more sport orientated.
Okay.
Okay. When you're training me,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Did you like blick knowing that I was absolutely fucked after every day, that I was on those top steps of that Virgin Active, and I literally panicked more walking downstairs than I've ever done in any downhill race in my life.
Yeah, but that's because you never did bodybuilding training like that then.
Dude, that was the most horrific day of my life.
I can imagine. But those were...
That was the most horrific 3 days of my life.
Yes.
Like if I had to squat to take a dump, it would be like sheer terror.
Yes.
Dude, to get off the toilet was like...
Yeah. Yeah, but...
That's why I put TRX things in my bathroom.
No, but I mean,
No, I'm joking.
the difference between the strength training in the type that you did in bodybuilding is worlds apart.
I didn't think it would hurt that bad
Yeah.
in my life.
No,
Okay,
that
well,
was-
anyway, that wasn't really a question.
Yeah.
You can cut that out.
Yeah.
So you transitioned from being the meathead of meatheads
Yes.
to an ultra distance runner.
Yeah.
Stuff that when we spoke at Muscle Meds, you were like, this yeah, laugh.
No, it's
like,
never in my life do
like,
that.
and what's harder?
So, I would say bodybuilding over the period of time, like so, because I mean,
Like show
bodybuilding.
prep.
Yeah, so like bodybuilding on the day you feel the worst. Like that's the day that you feel the worst. But in other sports, most other sports, like on the day you're supposed to perform your best, you're supposed to feel your best. But
Oh, so there's like a degenerative, like you like breaking down and then like,
yes.
So you got to be X
yes.
on today where it's literally completely reversed. Okay, cool, yeah.
So with bodybuilding, it was like more suffering for a longer period of time, for like especially like the month before a show, because you'll be depleted and you'll be on so much flipping steroids, so your hormones are just messed around and you're just feeling anxious and tired and angry, and like all my personal relationships went to shit. Like I'd get in a fight with my girlfriend, like whoever I was in a relationship with, I would just be a terrible person. Whereas with long distance running, in the day, like it's definitely the most much more difficult than any other single training day in bodybuilding. So on the day, it's much more difficult. Like riding like 100 kilometers, like nothing comes close to that in bodybuilding. No workout comes close to that. But I still think the amount of time that you have to suffer and restrain yourself in bodybuilding is harder compared to the distance things, because it's like every single hour you have to stop yourself from wanting to eat something and just doing your work and not getting irritated, not getting angry. And it's so, but physically straining on the day, it's definitely the distance stuff, but over time
Look, I think a lot of people forget that, or actually like overlook that, like the dedication and the discipline that bodybuilding has.
Yes.
Is like
It's crazy.
the craziest thing. I mean, I did it for, it was 6 months.
Yeah.
And like,
You look flipping good.
yeah. And I was huge.
Huge.
118 kgs.
Yeah.
I was it's a big boy.
Yeah.
And to like, it's actually weird, like I lost my train of thought completely. But dude, I was like, so like I got COVID and then I like lost like 10 kgs and I was like, but like now I can like sort of move.
Yes.
Like it was like the weirdest sensation. Like I've always like wanted to be like more athletic.
Yeah.
And like me, like, okay, I'm gonna just get as huge as I can.
Yeah.
In like, and take like 2 years. I'm just gonna give myself 2 years, see what I can do with it in 2 years, and then just like get back and then ride and just, you know, have fun with the sport that I love.
Yes.
And do those 6 months before you vanished off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Was honestly the hardest training that I've ever done in my life.
Oh, really?
Dude.
I see. Okay, so you agree with me?
20 minute treadmill, max incline in the morning.
Yeah.
Then like, dude, it wasn't just the training, dude, it was the entire life. Like
Yes.
egg whites.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, yes.
Egg whites, and then you're like, flipping, go to work, get to work, it's 9 o'clock. Rice, vegetables, and chicken breasts.
Every aspect of it is shit, besides getting a good pump in the gym.
And then like going to the gym and being like, I've eaten so much that I feel like absolute horse shit, right?
Yes.
And then like pushing these weights that like 2 months previously I was like, I'm not even gonna pick that shit up. But just like pumping them out and just being, you like go home and you feel like you have flu. And then I like
Yes, you do.
I get home and I'd be like, oh, what I want to do is go to bed. Oh, but wait, I have to have this flippin' rice and vegetables and
inject this and drink this.
Inject this cuck and do that and then I get something sweet. It's a protein shake.
Yes.
And like 17 hits on my vape.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's like in cycling you have like an off day, and even like with us we had an off day.
Yeah.
But that off day was literally cooking.
Yes.
The entire, like, dude, like 4 hours meal prep.
Yes.
Like,
that's minimum, dude. That's
dude, I was like, I still spoke to you and JC about it. And I was like, yes, dude, are you slacking?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I have no life.
Yes, that's
like,
the difficult
I go to
part.
work and I train and I eat. I eat. Eating was the hardest part of it for me. Like 5,500, 6,000 calories.
Easy, yeah. So that is my exact argument. So with the distance stuff, obviously the same day thing, the physical strain on your body is definitely the hardest. But
and you get carbs. You get lots of carbs.
Yes, yeah.
If you're an athlete and you can just overlook all this carnivore crap that I'm going on about.
Yeah.
And you generally like, you feel like you can get away with it.
Exactly. But the bodybuilding lifestyle, the fact that it makes everything else in your life shit, that is...
Oh, no.
So that is the part that I don't like, and that's why I won't do it again. But that's also why I don't look down on bodybuilders now.
No, of course not.
Or in that way.
You can't look down on anyone.
But yeah, it's true. But it's that life isn't appealing for me anymore. It's the most disciplined thing that I've done in my entire life. But that's not what my life. I don't want that. Yeah.
Next question.
Yes.
You ran 100 Ks around a 400 meter running field.
Probably about 300 meter because it's a primary school rugby field.
Oh my word!
Yes,
300 meter.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, wait. I know why.
Yes.
Right. We've all done these things in our lives. Like, well, I can relate.
Yes.
Not everyone.
Yes.
Because Fat Fricky is definitely going to be like a...
Exactly, yeah. Unresolved childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Yes.
I eat because I'm sad.
Yes.
I'm sad because I eat.
Yeah.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, Yama Fricky.
Yeah.
Tell the carnivore die.
Yeah.
Okay. For a run like that, like we cycle long distances and we do all of those things, like when did you break through that like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it, and then that like just that euphoric flow state kicked in?
Oh, like on the 100 kilometer. To be honest, with the 100 kilometer, I don't think there was a point where I didn't think I was going to make it. I mean, and I'll tell you why. So
that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, like you talk about like the downhill racing and stuff.
Yes.
Like you're like, why do you do it? Like it's like you're in the car on the way here. You're like, I don't understand how you can do it.
Yes.
Dude, when we drop into a hill, into downhill,
Yeah.
we fall into a flow state.
Yes. Yes.
Like that.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, that's why it's an adrenaline sport. Like adrenaline junkies, like it's like addicts and all of them, they like
yes.
focus on getting into that flow state.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in the flow state, you are going to get hurt.
There's no way. Yeah.
So your brain literally turns off parts of your body to inject
But that's
chemicals.
crazy how that works, actually.
Oh, dude, the human body is an incredible thing.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's the thing, is like people like, you're like, oh, you know, like you don't know how I can do it. And this question was because when did you get that flow state? Because that is why we race downhill.
Okay. I get what you're
So
saying.
the runner's high, it's the flow state.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just like, like, dude, when you start running, you're like, I'm going to run 100 Ks. Dude, that first lap, there was a time, it could have been 10 meters, it could have been 10 Ks. There's a point in that run where you're like, I'm not feeling great.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and your brain will just like, no, but you're okay.
Yes.
Dude, that crossover.
Yes.
Is-
That's why we do
Yeah.
it, actually.
No, dude,
It's
yeah.
for that reason.
And like generally like recovering addicts, because we have a lot of them in endurance sports.
Yes.
And it's literally they just swapped
one addiction for the other one.
external addictions for
Internal ones. Yeah.
Which
Have
is
you-
I personally think is
Have you watched
good.
that King of Moab?
Yes, I think I have. Yeah.
Max Wallace did. But no, so the reason why I say I didn't think I was going to fail is because I entered for that Beast Moose.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So that's the most difficult 100 kilometer, according to them, in South Africa. And I failed at it. I got into like 70 kilometers. yeah, it was. I was like a bodybuilder 2 years ago, dude. Now I'm doing the most difficult 100 kilometer in South Africa. I don't know what I was thinking.
Danny will do it with you next year.
Yes, dude.
Wait, it's this year. It's at India.
No, it was the beginning of next year. It'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah, beginning of
We've got
next
100
year.
Ks to run next year.
Yeah. And I failed at that one because I couldn't make the time cut off. But I made this, my goal for the year was like 100 kilometers. And so I got to the cancer relay, which is this cancer event where they walk around a rugby field from 6 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock in the morning. But I got a bit of an injury after the Beast. But I've still got this thing that bothers me because I'm supposed to do 100 kilometers. And I was supposed to only go to the cancer relay to like help set up with the tent and just help with the promotions and stuff. But then I got there and the vibe was so lacquer. You know, there's like a live band and people.
Yeah, dude, you know what? When I get to a lacquer vibing place, I'm just going to be like, I feel like running 100 Ks.
No, I don't know. I just meant like the conditions just looked perfect. So I said, screw it. I still got all the prep stuff, all my nutrition, everything. So I went back home and I was like, dude, I'm going to do this tonight. Popped a lot of pain meds and for my injury, and I just took a lot of caffeine, and yeah.
It's caffeine. Caffeine is what gets us through a lot of crap.
That's true.
Yeah, at the MET, I literally did the MET. I told you, 4 sticks of dry horse, 40 grams of honey and electrolytes for 10 hours.
I still don't believe that. I don't know how you do that.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
When we were at the last water point, which was I think 3.5, 4 Ks from the end, I had about that much Coke.
And that's it for the whole race.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that.
I had a lot of body fat to work through.
That is also very true.
I had more body fat than I should have had to try that. Like way too much.
Yeah. I don't have any more questions.
Yeah, well,
man.
next question for you is, so what's the next event?
I do not know. I got an entry for the Mac, the 100 miler. Free entry actually, but with my injury,
I know good physio.
Foot sack, don't let's not dig that up. Also,
No, I like legit.
okay, okay.
Like, dude, obviously we have
Yes.
we have decent physio.
But I have to say, now it's actually fine now. I'm not feeling it anymore. But I mean, it's like a month away. So I'm not going to do like 100 miles. It's a month
Can't
away.
you drop it
What do you mean?
to like the 40 or?
I already gave it away. So I'd like to Peter invited me to help with the stands. I'm not going to help with the stand for now. But yeah, whichever event I get sponsored for. I mean, but I want to do a 100 miler. Like that's my next goal. So whichever 100 miler I can get that's affordable for the next,
Well, dude, obviously the one here would be the ideal because there's no travel cost. There's no.
The Mac you're talking about. Yeah, but it's a month away. So.
No, I mean like, but life doesn't end after Mac. It comes again the next year.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But then I'll do it next year then.
Yeah. What's the entry cost?
I think like $7,000.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
that's hectic.
Yeah.
It's more than the Ironman.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
100 miles.
It's also more difficult than Ironman. So.
Oh, dude, like 7 Ironmans.
Yes. Yeah. So no, that's the next one. But I think we've used up enough time.
I think we have.
I don't know about you.
I'm tired of this bush.
Yeah.
Such bad hay fever.
Okay. Like a dude. Thank
Thanks.
you. We'll do this again.
Yeah. Maybe we have like some different questions.
Yes.
Like, would you love me if you were a toadstool?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. An hour.